Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the water signs, so that's Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, and this reading is going to be from the 24th to the 31st of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective reading, and then I pull two cards for Cancer, two cards for Scorpio and two cards for Pisces, and then I'm going to tie it all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. Okay, so I'm going to be shuffling the cards on camera. It won't take long, right? Oops. Okay. If you're new to my channel, if you're new to how I do my readings, I don't take flippers, I don't take jumpers. Okay, so universe, what messages do you have for the water signs for the coming week? One card for the collective energy. Two cards for Cancer. Two cards for Scorpio. Two cards for Pisces. Okay. So one card for the collective energy. All right. So collective energy, we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is about celebration. It is about just having fun with your family, with your friends. Sometimes it's just as good as just being around people that you really care about, and those that care, that have the same care for you. Sometimes it can just be as literal as, you know, three people being together. So who are the three people to you that is important to you? You will definitely know. Okay, so just for example, I often have this card when it comes to me and my two kids, so it can apply to you just the same. Other than that, it's most of the time talking about just getting together and just having fun. All right. So for Cancers, we have Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel this is more this week. There's some sort of friendship or there's someone around you that you may feel like you've been abandoned, you've been let go, you feel unwanted. It's kind of like there's something about your friendship or of someone that you care about that makes you feel very uneasy. You cannot decide and you're unsure what to do about this person that, you know, you have great time with. Maybe for some of you, I don't know what this is. To me, it just I don't know what's the reason. You know, maybe if your friend like maybe if you feel there's something more about your friend that you cannot put a finger on. It's kind of like, I think there's something wrong with this person, but I don't know what. It can talk about that, which is like there's something about this person that you deem as a friend. There's something about this person that you cannot put your finger on. Otherwise, it can just be as simple as there's someone, or very likely your friend, okay, that makes you feel left out, that makes you feel small, that makes you feel unwanted, and makes you feel like you're not good enough. Okay, but I do not see you trying to talk to this person. It's kind of like you take this stance of not doing anything about it and just let it be. It's kind of like, okay, you make me feel this way, I'm just going to keep this to myself and I'm not going to share this with you. But you're going to be carrying this energy throughout the whole week, or more like it's kind of imagine like the whole week you'll be just thinking about, you know, how this person made you small, and because you choose not to do anything about it, that's why, you know, the energies, you keep holding on to that energy throughout the whole week. Okay, so my advice to you would be that, I mean, it really depends. I cannot tell you if you should tell this person, or if you should just keep quiet, because sometimes it really depends. Whenever we talk about people, whenever we deal with a reading that involves another person, this kind of readings, I would not recommend you to follow the advice, especially when we have to know more about the characters and what's going on behind the person, so that you know how to deal with that person accordingly. But because I don't have any of those cards, I will probably just tell you that you don't have to deal with this person directly. Five of Pentacles is about a card where you can always ask for help from people who can help you. Okay, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, Five of Pentacles is always about a card where two people are left out in the cold, but they are always in front of a church. Okay, so you know, they can always ask the people inside the church for warmth, for shelter, and all they have to do is just ask. Okay, so if you don't want to deal with this person, it is okay, but make sure that you do not keep this energy inside yourself, and then in the end you just carry the energy throughout the whole week, and you'll never know, maybe you will accidentally rant out or lash out at other people who are innocent. Okay, all right, so Cancers, that's all I have for you. All right, so now we move on to Scorpios. There's some monkeys outside my windows and I'm so distracted by them. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Okay, so your reading actually does not, it's almost the same with Cancer's reading actually, which is really interesting. So yours is about, I'm not sure if you're actually one person against a group of people, or if you are within that group yourself. Okay, I feel it's more of the first scenario, which is you against a group of people, and they're like, you know, just one big team, but you're not really into that team, and you're contemplating about something when it comes to this group of people. Okay, so for the first scenario, let's say if this is you against a group of people, then you are thinking what to do about them. Maybe, I feel that maybe for some of you, you're going to give some news to them, which you know that is going to bring this Five of Swords to everyone, meaning to say no one here wins, and you have to be the person to give the bad news to them. And I don't know what bad news it is, but it is also not good for you, because you know that you don't feel good about it. Okay, if it is the second scenario where you are within the team, then it is more about you are very likely unhappy with them, and you're thinking on, you know, how to tell them, you know, how to call them out with their nonsense or whatever it is that you feel that they need to know. But you know that the outcome is Five of Swords. You know that the outcome is that I'm gonna lose everything if I say things out, if I say something. Okay, and you are very likely thinking about, you know, whether to tell them, whether to not tell them. I'm just thinking what advice to give you. Five of Swords is always a card about learning to choose your battles. Okay, if you're okay not having them around, then you know what to do. If you are thinking of, you know, you need to tell them because it is the right thing to do, then, and there is no choice, then there's literally nothing I can tell you, right? Because you still have to tell them. It's just that you will, because this is a group of people, and there will be many dynamics, there will be many characters, just like I told Cancer, where I cannot tell you what you need to do based on these three cards, because when it comes to human relationships, dynamics, energies, characters, it's going to be very different. Okay, we have to understand what's the character behind the person, the attitude, the maturity and everything. Okay, so in my experience, sometimes if we have to do the right thing, then I would say that is the best, because the truth sets you free. Okay, and it will be up to them on how to take the truth. Okay, and it is also dependable on how mature they are. If they are someone who can see things from a bigger picture, then that's the best scenario, isn't it? Okay, so I wish you the best of luck. There's nothing more I can tell you from this. Okay. Yeah, there's really nothing I can tell you. All I can say is just I hope the best outcome for you. Okay, so you can update me, let me know if you need any advice, any more advice. Let's see what we can do for you. Okay, all right, so Scorpios, that's all I have for you. And now we go into Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Okay, yours is about unlike Cancer and Scorpio, where they are dealing with other people, I don't think you are dealing with other people. I think this is more about I think this is more about the people around you. Very likely the people that you care about, like your family members, very likely your family members. Queen of Pentacles to me is a very homebody person, and they care about their home life, they care about their career, they care about things that is more important to them, rather than, you know, the environment, like, oh, we have to recycle, we have to do something for the community. It's not that they are selfish or whatever. It's just that it's their priority. Okay, and to me, this week is going to be just a very kind of week for you, to be really honest. So maybe the Three of Cups here is telling you that, you know, sometimes just try to relax, try not to think too much, try not to worry too much, try not to tie yourself down too much to your work. Okay, spend some time with your family, spend some time with your friends, and very likely you will take this advice because it's already in your collective energy. Okay, and there will be people who will care for you, who will show their care for you, and make sure you do not because of the way that you're looking this side and your Three of Cups is here, there it's very likely that you may, you know, you may accidentally missed it or missed out on this opportunity. All right, so in other words, very likely this energy will be here for you throughout the whole week. So just pay attention and, you know, just relax, just try to unwind yourself, don't stress yourself too much. Okay, all right, so Pisces, that's all I have for you. Water signs, that's all I have for you. So thank you so much for your time. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Yeah, thumbs up like this. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the air signs, so that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and this reading is going to be from the 24th to the 31st of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Gemini, 2 cards for Libra, and 2 cards for Aquarius, and then I'm going to tie it all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. Okay, so I'm going to be shuffling the cards on camera. It won't take long. Okay, so universe, what messages do we have for the air signs for the coming week? There's a bunch of monkeys outside my window right now, and because they keep swinging on the trees, so they're a bit distracting. Alright, so air signs. Collective energy for the air signs for the coming week. Okay, 2 cards for Gemini, 2 cards for Libra, 2 cards for Aquarius. Alright, for the collective energy, we have the 2 of Pentacles, which talks about multitasking, and sometimes it can just be about weighing your options, in a sense like, I have 2 things, I'm not sure if I should do this first or if I should do that. It's a bit different from the 2 of Wands, because 2 of Wands to me is more like, oh, my options are still, I'm looking for that options, you know, like A, B, and C, I'm going to take it out in. For this one, it's more like, okay, I already have A and B, so I'm just thinking of which one I want to do, want to take, want to finish, okay? Pentacles, of course, is definitely more about your materials, your resources, but sometimes to me, this card can talk about, you know, something abstract, like your thoughts, your ideas, and what you're thinking, okay? So let's see how it all ties into each sign. Geminis, yes. All right, so Gemini, you have the Star and you have 4 of Cups. Okay, I think this week you're more like you're going to be very like steady, and it's not a lot of activity, a lot of healing, a lot of resting, a lot of recuperating. So this whole week you may feel like maybe I'm just gonna do this, maybe I'm just gonna do that. So be very careful. If anything, you have to be very careful, because you may accidentally fall into this energy of 4 of Cups, where it's more like, you know how it, okay, it's like this, how I'm feeling about your week is gonna be like, okay, everything's smooth, no action, no nothing, so I'm just gonna rest more, I'm just gonna sleep more. But be very careful, because once you reach that blissful rest, you know, sometimes you just don't want to do anything. So it's that kind of energy where suddenly it's like, oh, I'm already on the bed, I don't want to get up and go and open the door, I don't want to get up and off the light, I just want to stay in this bed, you know. It's that kind of energy. So be very careful not to fall into the 4 of Cups, because I don't want to say that you'll miss any opportunity. Of course it can mean that. It's just that I just feel that you could be more productive, okay? It's just going to be a very quiet, very steady week for you, to be really honest, Gemini. Not really a lot I can tell you here, but just make sure you don't fall into the energy of, you know, being sluggish. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, all right. So Gemini, that's all I have for you. Okay, so Libras, you have Queen of Cups and you have Ace of Swords. Okay, for you, it's definitely more about something that's there's something you're gonna do. Okay, I cannot tell you if it's gonna be, well, you're gonna be very productive and all that, but there's very likely there's some sort of plan that is going to go into action. You're going to do something about it. Very likely something to do with your creativity, or maybe if you are intuitive, something that is more towards your, how to explain this, your feelings and emotions, in a sense that like oh, I want to feel, how do I explain this? Okay, layman's term, just it's going to be something that's creative based or intuitive based. So for example, let's say for example, intuitive based can be something like what I'm doing. So whatever it is that you are currently in, creative wise, intuitive wise, you are definitely going to, I think it's more like just getting your direction right. Okay, so maybe it can be like for example, you're you're thinking about your art studio, and perhaps there's something that you've been contemplating. Do I choose place, this place or that place? This place has better parking. This other place has lower rent, but it's so far. So I think this week you will be able to decide or make a decision towards whatever it is that you are contemplating, you're thinking. And of course there's a lot of plans involved, there's a lot of other things involved in your life, but there is one particular thing that is going to be most important to you. Okay, and definitely going to be creative based and intuitive based. And I also want to say, be careful with your how you feel. I mean, because I think the feeling that I'm feeling is like, okay, because you feel good, that's why you can improve yourself, that's why you can improve your plans, and I don't want to say productive, because there's none of these cards are more about productive. It is about doing something that has been that you have been thinking for quite some time. Okay, all right, so Libras, that's all I have for you. I think they are children. I never mind, it's fine. Okay, so now for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, we have Three of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. Okay, okay. So yours is definitely a lot of work involved, okay? Because we have Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and with the Nine of Wands, it just tells me that it's kind of like, to me, it's a very routine-based kind of thing, but at the same time, there is some sort of progress. It's just that you have a lot to do, okay? Usually when the Nine of Wands is within this kind of situation, to me, I feel it's more like you do a lot of work. And the results, you may yield results, but it's probably not to your expectation. And that's why you may feel like the Nine of Wands. It's kind of like, I do all this work, but the results is just this tiny little thing. Okay, I mean, there is progress, there is, but maybe you, of course, you would expect something more from the effort that you put in, right? To me, it just looks like, why? There's some sort of schedule that you have to follow. And it's not really about being, I mean, you put the pressure on yourself to get all of this thing done. And very likely you will get it done. Okay, from the Two, you can see from the Two, it progress to the Three. So that's a very good thing. Of course, you just have to persevere. You just have to go all in. Okay, little results is better than no results. Okay, all right, so Aquarius, that's all I have for you, and air signs, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you really like this video, please do help me by giving this video a thumbs up. Please do share with your friends if you find this helpful to you, and also maybe if you think that's going to help them. And I will see you next week. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the fire signs, so that's Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. And this reading is going to be from the 24th to the 31st of May 2021. If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective, and then 2 cards for Aries, 2 cards for Leos, and 2 cards for Sagittarius. And then I'm going to tie it all into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. So if you're new, if you're new to my channel, what I usually do is I shuffle the cards on camera. It won't take long, alright? So just bear with me. Oops. Alright, so 1 card for the collective. One card for the collective energy. 2 cards for Aries. Two cards for Leos. 2 cards for Sagittarius. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What am I doing? I keep thinking I'm doing the monthly readings. Okay. So, collective energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Fire signs, Wheel of Fortune is about a ton of events. How to explain this? Wheel, you know, the wheel is always turning and turning, right? So it can get from good to bad, bad to good, but it can also become good, become better, and bad become worse. But sometimes it can just be like good and bad, and go turning, keep on turning. In other words, it is not stagnant. There's something moving. If you are looking for movement, then this card is a guaranteed movement for you. It's just that maybe you're not sure which way it's gonna go. Okay, and sometimes to me, this Wheel of Fortune does talk about a change of your fate, right? So we're going to see how it all ties into your signs reading. All right. So Aries, Page of Cups, and Hierophant. Initially, the moment I see this, I feel it's about children or something, or someone who has a more immature or younger state of mind. Page of Cups and Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I don't know why I just see children, and I rarely read about children. It's just that I don't understand how children can be related to Wheel of Fortune here, but Page of Cups is about children. Hierophant can be about schools, it can be about organization or company policy. Otherwise, if it's not children, then it is about student, it is about learning. But learning, usually we would equate that to Page of Pentacles or Page of Swords at the very least. So Page of Cups is more about learning about yourself. You know, schools, what is school? School is something about where you learn, where you're supposed to learn from the masters, learn from someone who is more experienced. And maybe for some of you, it can be from the place that you work. Or maybe it's from a spiritual guidance, or a spiritual place, maybe a religious place. Okay? So some of you, and this is not really even, it is not that close to the keywords or the usual meanings that you have from tarot. Some of you, I feel, is that you open your heart to some sort of maybe religion or some sort of I don't want to say company. It doesn't really make sense unless, you know, it applies to you. It's kind of like you sort of open yourself to have someone teach you. Let's just put it that way, because that can encompass everything. You can open your heart to a spiritual leader, a religious leader. You can open your heart to a mentor who, you know, finally you are willing to learn. You can open your heart to learn from even maybe, you know, just putting down, letting go of your ego, and just open your heart to learn. Okay? And maybe it doesn't even have to involve another person, a mentor or a teacher or a leader. It's just that you just feel that you just want to learn. Okay? And that in turn will change the fate for you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I don't know why, that was very, very intuitive reading. It never happened to me before, but Aries, please update me, please let me know what you think of this reading. If it doesn't resonate, I will try better next time, okay? But if it does, just let me know. I really, really want to know if what I say is true. Okay, so Aries, that's all I have for you. Leos, okay. Four of Swords, Queen of Rods, which is the Queen of Wands. Okay, Four of Swords, Queen of Rods. This one can go both ways. Okay, it's either you've been very, very strong, like the Queen of Rods. You've been, okay, now I have three. You've been too strong for your own good, and now it's time to rest. Or it can be that you have rested enough, and now it's time to be the Queen of Rods. Or it can be as simple as there is someone around you that is just making you feel very tired, because Queen of Rods, let's just be very honest, they're not very, very easy persons. They're good in the sense that if you want things to be done, definitely get a Queen of Wands to do it for you, because they are so result oriented that they will get the results by hook or by crook. Okay, but the thing is that some people, they may not be able to stand their energy. They can come as a bit too strong, too nasty sometimes, but they get the job done. Okay, and for some of you, it may be that, you know, finally you don't have to deal with this person anymore. You can finally rest. Okay, so it really depends on your situation. One thing's for sure, as you can see when I talk about the Wheel of Fortune in the beginning of the video, I said something like if there's a change of event or of energy, and you can see that these two energies are so different here. One is about rest, the other one is more about, you know, very fiery, very passionate, and just going for it. Okay, so very likely you may experience this change within the next week, the coming week. Okay, all right, so Leos, that's all I have for you. All right, next we go into Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, we have Ten of Swords and the Six of Swords. Okay, so your reading is very apt with this Wheel of Fortune, where you see both of them are so, the energies are so different. One is a card about a very harsh card, mental torture, just keep on thinking, keep on wondering. It's like, when is this gonna end? And then you just keep thinking about it over and over, and you feel that you cannot get out from it. Okay, whereas this is a card about transition. It is a card about moving from rough waters to calm waters. Okay, so this is where the Wheel of Fortune comes in. You know, you can see the turn. Okay, and very, very likely this is definitely the outcome, because there's no way it can be like, you know, if you're moving to calmer waters, why are you still in this Ten of Swords? Okay, so whatever it is that has been holding you down, whatever it is that has been torturing you for a long period, and it has to be a long period. Okay, because this card is a very tough, very harsh energy. And of course, we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which does indicate that this is a very long period kind of event, kind of energy that you have been holding. Okay, so whatever it is that you feel this way, it is going to maybe not immediately end, but at the very least, you see there's a change, there's a light, and something's gonna happen that at least is going to ease your burden. It's going to make you feel much better, and definitely you can totally see, what's the word, hope, and you will be able to let go, let those negative thoughts, at the very least, let it go, and it will come in the coming week. Okay, all right, so Sagittarius, that's all I have for you. Yeah, so fire signs, that's all I have for you. So I really hope you like this reading. If you like it, please do consider giving this video a thumbs up. It will really, really help me, and please do help me share this video with your friends if you like. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Aries from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to be for the earth signs, so that's, wait, hang on, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, and this reading is going to be from the 24th to the 31st of May 2021. If you're new to my channel, what I usually do is If you're new to my video, what I usually do is I pull one card for the collective energy, and then 2 cards for Taurus, 2 cards for Virgo, and 2 cards for Capricorn, and then I'm going to see how it all ties into the collective energy, thus giving you your weekly reading. Okay, so if you're new, what I usually do is I shuffle the cards on camera. It won't take long, I promise. So here we go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so 1 card for the collective for the earth signs, 2 cards for Taurus, 2 cards for Virgo, and 2 cards for Capricorn. Okay, so for the collective energy, you have the 5 of Pentacles, which talks about not having enough support. So maybe for some of you, it may be that you're not getting enough emotional support or even financial support. It can also talk about financial insecurity, which is why the not enough financial support comes from. It can also be about being left out and feeling unwanted, feeling uncared for, and just feeling small. Okay, we'll have to see what the other cards say first. All right, so don't worry about this energy yet. Okay. So for Taurus, we have King of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, straight up I see 2 people here. So very likely you are dealing with at least 1 person here, where I think there's like some sort of discussion or some sort of talk where I wouldn't say there's disagreement. I think it's more that you're not getting support. Either you're not supporting someone or you're not getting support from that person. So it's either you are this person or you're this person. If you are the King of Cups, then you are very likely are the person who is not supporting the idea. And the idea may likely be about a business venture or some sort of resources. It doesn't have to be about business or money all the time. Sometimes it can just be as simple as asking someone to watch your presentation or to watch you on Instagram Live, and the person be like, okay, I'll see first, but you expect this person to go all out and say, okay, no worries, I will definitely make it happen. I will be there. I will be the first person to support you. But instead you get something like this and you go, aren't you my biggest fan? I thought you were my biggest fan. You were the one who supported me all this time. La 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 la. Anyway, so if you are this person, 7 of Pentacles person, then you are the one very likely feeling like, I thought you were my buddy. I thought we are in this together. Okay, and that's where you feel 5 of Pentacles like, hello, I thought you were supposed to support me. I thought we were in on this together, and now I feel alone. I feel left out. Are you going to abandon me now? And I cannot tell you what you should do about it, because with these 3 cards, it's not enough. If anything, I want to tell you, it's nothing personal. Okay, if you why this person is not giving you the support that you want, it's not because they have anything against you. I think they're just pretty, I feel that they are pretty overwhelmed with something else right now, and they need to pull it together. So it's not that they don't want to support you. It's just that they just have too much thing going on right now. So try not to take it personally, okay? And I don't know what it is that you're doing, or what what it was that, you know, you're asking this person for support with. Very likely, maybe for some of you, it's financial support. And it's not like it's not like you are in a bad place. It's just that you would definitely like more of this support, right? It would have been great. This person, whoever, if you are the Seven of Pentacles, this person has something else on their mind. Okay, won't be able to see what the outcome of this thing is, but because this is just a weekly reading, so it will, it's just going to happen at least for that 1 week only. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, just see what else I can tell you. Okay, so don't worry about it. Just focus on other things that you have control over first. Okay, all right. So Taurus, that's all I have for you. So Virgos, let's see what you have. You have the Eight of Cups and you have the World. Okay. I feel there's something that you have to let go. Well, I mean, because the card is here anyway. So Eight of Cups is about letting go. But what is it that you're letting go? Whatever, I cannot tell you because it's just 3 cards. Usually with Eight of Cups, I would definitely pull 1 more card just to see what it is that you're letting go. But whatever it is that you're letting go, it is something that is meant to be let go. Okay, so sometimes it can be just as simple as letting this feeling of insecurity go, because you know it's a collective energy. So throughout this whole week, very likely maybe you feel that there's not enough money, and that's why you're worried, that's why you feel insecure, that's why you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure how I'm going to support myself, and you have all these doubts coming to you. And once you let that go, it's like, you know what, I'm not gonna worry. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know, things happen. Like for example, in Malaysia, you know, things are looking very bleak right now. We don't know what's gonna happen. We're just gonna be more worried than ever. It's not gonna help us. So we have to let that go. Let that worry go, let that doubt go, and just focus on what we can do. Okay? Don't carry your feelings and put it into the work. Okay? I think it's more about you taking care of yourself, taking care of your energy, and just watching. You know, it's kind of like when we do tarot readings, we have to ground ourselves, we have to protect ourselves so that we do not invite negative energy in, whatever that means to you. We do not also become drained. Sometimes, and when you first start doing tarot readings, you become very drained. You get tired easily, so that's why there are certain practices and rules that you have to learn, you have to do before you do a tarot reading. So you ground yourself and you protect your energy. So you are doing something like that. Okay, you are learning to be aware of how you feel and just tackling that emotions at the same time. Okay, so that's very good because you are practicing self-awareness. Okay, and it's going to help you in the long run, trust me. Okay, so Virgos, that's all I have for you. All right. Okay, so now we go into Capricorn. So Capricorns, we have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords. This one is really interesting in the sense that there is something coming in, and it's going to make you feel calm. Okay, so the energies are very different, to be really honest. This is fast moving energy, something coming in, there's no stopping it, whereas this one is more like, okay, I let go of everything, I'm not gonna worry, I'm just gonna let it be, okay, sara. And so how are we going to link this to the Five of Pentacles? Unless this is something about there's something coming in, it's gonna make you feel very uneasy, I would say. But it's not to a point that it's gonna bother you, because you have this energy of Six of Swords, which is about you being able to just let it go. You know, it's kind of like you know what, I don't want this, I have enough of this energy, I'm just gonna move on. Okay, and I guess that's the right attitude, in a sense that, especially when you talk about the Five of Pentacles, where to me it just looks like something coming in, you receive the news and you go like, oh okay, that's too bad, okay, moving on, that's it. And that is it. It's a very, I would say it's a very good attitude, in the sense that, oh, okay, I know that there's this problem, but I'm not going to let it bother me. If it happens already, it happens. There's nothing I can do. At most, I just learn from my mistakes. I learn from the experience of it. I just make sure I don't do it again, and I move on. Okay? It's gonna be something like this for your coming week. Okay? And it's gonna be very different for every one of you. I cannot tell what it is. I just can say that, oh, there's something coming in. It's gonna make you feel a bit like, oh no. Well, and then you go, too bad. Oh, okay, I'll just move on. That's it. Okay, all right. So Capricorns, that's all I have for you. And Earth signs, that's all I have for you. I hope you like this reading. I hope that you get something out from this. If you do like this video, please do help me by giving it a thumbs up. It would definitely help me. And please do share share this video with your friends if you find this helpful. And I will see you next week. Bye.